Hello everyone, this is Teacher Andrew and I'm here to show you how to use the Sprite editor in Unity to cut down the size and shape of a sprite. Because sometimes you don't just want a square or a rectangle. First thing we're going to do is I'm going to go ahead and bring up my test sprite. I have this excellent cat that you may or may not be familiar with. We've got the salad, we've got the background, and we've got the disgusted cat. But we just want the disgusted cat. Just like the cat, we don't care about the salad. Now, before I even bring this into our Unity scene, I'm going to go over to the right side in the inspector and click on Sprite Editor. The Sprite Editor will let us cut down the shape of the sprite to be what we want it to be. First thing we're going to do is go over to the Sprite Editor menu in the top left corner, click it, and then select Custom Outline. Custom Outline lets us drag a shape around what we want to select, and then I'm just gonna go ahead and drag the corners to fit with the cat's ears and cheeks, and then I'm gonna add a point on the line by clicking on it and then dragging to fit the shape of the cat. If you accidentally make an extra square, go ahead and click Ctrl Z to undo it. Alright, looking good. Now that I have the shape I want, I'm going to click Apply. Now this will change the sprite, so any game object that you have using this sprite will now be changed to just be this shape. So keep that in mind if you have multiple game objects in the scene and you don't want them all to be this shape. Now I'm going to go ahead and drag it into my game scene. You can see that it is just the cat. Now the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to make this interactable. We want to be able to collide with this cat. This cat is in our way. I'm going to go over to the inspector again and click Add Component. Now I'm going to scroll down to Physics 2D and then find Polygon Collider 2D. If you're using a newer version of Unity, you might have to scroll to find it. Alright. Now that we have our Polygon Collider, we can see it's just taking the default shape of the sprite. Before we cut it down, we're going to change that by clicking on the Edit Collider button inside the Polygon Collider 2D component. Once we click on it, this works the same way as the Custom Outline tool in the Sprite Editor. I'm just going to go ahead and drag the corners to match the cat's general shape. And then I'm going to add some more points in between the ears and the cheeks to be able to get a cat that is the right size. Alright, so now this cat will be in our way if we had a character in the game that moved around. Thank you for joining me today, and I hope you have an excellent time with Unity.